Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Play Mount and Blade Fire and Sword! Deserters! For dessert, as always, they have marksmen, so they will have guys with guns. They will have no armor to speak of. No one here has any armor to speak of. Well, there are some Swedish riders and that kind. Cuirassiers, as you could call them. But the point is, even those with the arms... Oh boy, they're already firing. You can see that? The smoke. And you can see them reloading. If they hit us once, we're dead. And don't bother for shields. Shields will do nothing for you. Now you can expect every one of these guys to have about 15 to 20 bullets. Maybe even more. So our job is simple. Normally we should have an army to take the bullets for us, but we don't have that luxury here. So we'll do the most important thing in battle. We'll hope for luck. Whoa. They're not especially good shots, is that possible? Do you hear that? The bullets flying around our head? You can see them reloading. The funny thing is, they're always shooting where I am, not where I will be. So that basically means that as long as they shoot good, they cannot hit me. The moment they start shooting bad, they're going to hit me. That's the basic idea here. We'll be not fighting this style for a lot of battles because we actually can't. Because this is a very, very risky way to fight, and we have the policy of no loading, no saving, so we'll try to attack targets who don't have ranged weapons in the beginning, and we'll then get ourselves a special kind of army, and there will be a big surprise here, I guarantee you that, because actually you can buy a lot of very, very, very different and even customizable troops in this game. Yes, I'm not making this up. You can customize your troops yourself in this game. You can tell say which weapon they should use, which boots, which armor, and all that. You can do that by yourself. Isn't that outstanding? That is marvelous, if you ask me. Oh boy, that was pretty close. If I see that right, these guys here have two-handed weapons on their back if they run out of ammunition. Which you say, why do they have that? They have enough ammunition. Well, actually they don't. Because sooner or later they will run out of ammunition, and then they have their two-handed weapons. In a battle here, this will not happen very often, because... well, normally the battles here are quite short because of the firearms. And the only thing to make firearms less useful is if you are using cavalry, crushing into the enemy and trying to get them involved in a melee fight. But then it's also over pretty quickly, as you might imagine. Oh boy. Doesn't that look great? You hear the bullets, you see the smoke, and let's try to imagine 100 or more people firing guns, and the smoke with that. I think the smoke looks amazing. Okay, our friends are already running out of ammunition, but those who have seen me play the last Mount and Blade game know the following. Be very careful when you think the enemy has no shots left, because there is always that one bowman, or that one crossbowman, or that one immortal that has one arrow, one bolt, or one throwing weapon left, and then you'll pay for your insolence. You see, one of them is still carrying his gun. Or are they all out? I think they're all out. I hope they're all out. Key what? What did he say? Well, they're not giving that much more experience than a looter. So even though they're of course a lot better equipped, I shouldn't have bought the bullets. I bet we'll find a lot of bullets after this battle. And keep in mind that the damage is neglectable. Because no matter if it's +4 or +1 for the bullet, these weapons here do 70 or 80 damage per shot. There is no way anyone could survive that. Ah, crap. So it's not the same with the bows in Mount and Blade, where you need good arrows. That's not exact. Well, it's good to have better bullets, yes, but it's not that essential, because the main damage, or a good portion of the damage, does not come from the bullet. It comes from the weapon. You have an impressive morale, if I may say that. And the problem is I cannot allow myself to get overconfidence. Sometimes the enemy is just trying to make you believe that they're actually running, and then they're not running. Then they're actually trying to gut you the moment you get too close. You will not get away. Wonderful work. Oh, you're kidding me. That is the loot. No guns. Ugh. Be in my luck again. Firearms. You see power drawers for bows? Ridiculous. Yeah, we could use bows, and they're not even that bad in this game, but actually, I like guns. This is Mount and Blade Fire and Sword, and will not use bows here. If you want to see bow fighting or archery, go for the Mount and Blade Warband. That is more like that. Well, we're not going to do that here. Let's see what we can find around here. Ooh, I don't think we're friendly with those, because if we were, they would be talking to us, which they are not. Could they have to do that? That is night. Maybe that has some influence on it. Oh, someone is fighting there. Looter versus marksman of the department. Well, let's help the... Oops. Are there friendlies? Cannot even tell. Must be very, very careful. Well, let's kill those guys. You better be not without loot, because I actually need more money. And then we go and help the department guys. There's special quests in this game. And one of them, and now big spoiler alert, I give you time to kill the recording. One of them actually ends with your death, and on purpose. Now, if that doesn't sound strange. I know, BioShock. You're always dying at the end of BioShock. But, well... it was a kind of surprise to me in this game. Oi! This game is a lot more historical accurate than you might think. A lot of names and weapons and all that are pretty close, if not perfect. You can even have German mercenaries, which were not uncommon in this time. Davai! What are they saying? Or no, I? No, they're not pirates. They're not eyeing me. We're gunning down. I think we have to kill a lot of these schmooks to level up. How about breaking? Yeah, I thought so. You think you get away? I think not. Okay, please come more to the middle again. Because you should always try to keep the enemy in the middle of the battlefield, because otherwise they might get away. This guy might get away. Remind me to get a better horse. Why? You might get the clue that there is no point in trying to build on hit points in this game. If you put all your points into strength, you might get enough hit points to survive one bad placed pistol shot, but that's it. Well, perhaps two, but you get my point. The weapons do a lot more damage here. Yeah, and they have tons of stuff. The others didn't, and they were professionals. Well, more or less professionals. Yay! Let's try and help them. Okay. They're no longer fighting. I really wanted to help them. Help them! Charge the enemy! Hold this position. No. Where is... Get off your horses. Dismount. And then we'll... go back. And go back. Well, the horses are a bit in the way. Tight formation, boys. Tight formation. Why do you have no gun? Oh, look at this. Isn't that beautiful? They're already... They're building firing lines. And they're shooting badly. Well, I'm no better. Take them down! Fire! 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 And if you think all enemies look poor here, wait until you see the hussars. They look marvelous. Yay! And we even got loot. And 2 thalers. Hooray. Cannot believe we fought for that money. Bandits, I think they have guns. And we're overloaded anyway. We have no room for anything. So let's go to Moscow. What are these? Marketplace, arms department. Well, we could take one of the cappies for ourselves, but as I mentioned, the cappy will not save our life, so we're not into that. So, what do they have as weapons? A pistol, which is quite costly. speed, but it's a lot faster than the weapon we're using. But of course, it's a lot more inaccurate. A bent good pistol. A bent good pistol. Look at the speed rating. This thing fires twice as fast as our weapon. A musket. So we're not buying any. No, we're not. We're not buying any. We could buy a saber, but look at the prices. No way in hell. No, we're not buying weapons. Let's look at the goods. Armor. Woohoo! Impressive. This will not keep us alive anyhow. Yeah, that's all rubbish. I mean, our armor is pretty poor, but yeah, forget about it. Let's look at the goods. Butter, vodka, fuse, and spices. The wool is even less costly here. It's a good thing we didn't buy any of those. Tavern. Ransom broker, traveler, Nogai, which is actually a companion, and mercenary musketeer. Good. What are this? Moscow rider and noble guards. Well, good thing we're on good terms with those. I'll stop it here and we'll see each other next time. I hope you like it. If you have any ideas how to make it better, please tell me so. Until then, bye.